Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you a Fallout 4 wishlist video. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description of my previous video. That is a video about a tweet that was sent out by Bethesda and QuakeCon, and it was a misunderstanding, and I'm just there to clear it up, and it's about Fallout 4. Anyways, so we got 3 awesome wishes today, and these videos are created by your comments, so be sure to let me know in the comments down below what you want to see in the next installment of the Fallout franchise. If your comment is awesome enough, you will be featured in the video like a very familiar face to the series if you've been watching this since the beginning. Durginator, once again, showing up with an awesome wish that a lot of you guys agreed with, and so let's get into it. So he says, I think a mental health stat would be neat. Having the bar start at neutral, like reputation, like if you gruesomely kill people and kill people all the time, your mental health stat starts to go down. If you kill people humanely, it goes up, and not being a lunatic would have the same effect. If your mental health goes all the way down, you're automatically known as a psychopath and people are afraid of you. While if it goes all the way up, you are seen as a hero and an idol. So I think that he has the right idea here, but there's some tweaks we have to make to this idea. Number one is that I feel like this would work if you killed innocent civilians, then your mental health would go down because then you're just a brutal murderer. But the difference between gruesomely killing people and then just killing people in general, there's no difference. There's got to be some distinguishing line between them. So that's one thing. Now the other thing is that this could take away potential gameplay freedom. One of the fun things in Fallout is just being able to shoot up a town and you know, just having that choice. And if your stat will affect that and something will happen down the line, you're probably not going to shoot up that place, so it kind of strips some gameplay freedom. So I think there's got to be some type of balance found in there. I really like the idea of being seen as a psychopath or an idol, but I don't know how the whole wasteland would know that. I feel like the good idea for the mental health would be more so like, you know, you start hallucinating and stuff, or you start making weird noises if you're a psychopath. And I can't really think of, you know, if your mental health is all the way. Maybe you're just a normal wastelander. There's got to be some type of perk, though, if it's all the way up that really isn't crossing my mind right now. I'd love to see your suggestions about it, but I really like the idea. It's there, just we had to make some tweaks there, and I'd love to know what you guys think about fine-tuning it a little bit to find that middle ground for it, because it's a really good idea, and it would totally fit in Fallout. It's just, you know, it's got to, maybe like if you're, you know, once again, I can only think of psychopath things. Like maybe if you're a psychopath, drugs affect you more or something like that. I'm not sure. Anyways, moving on to the next one, who's another familiar face. These are all very familiar people. They're all 3 consistent commenters. Anyways, Bongo King, he says, I would like Fallout 4 to have houses, similar to Skyrim but less mainstream. I want a place where I can keep my things other than the 1 or 2 available in the game. Most of the main settlements should have property that you could buy or kill a particular character to obtain. So here's what's so key about his comment. He's not leaving the comment that I've been getting a lot recently, which is, Matty, I want a construction kit where I can build my own settlement and my own house and have my own civilization. And don't get me wrong, I've covered this before in the first season, and while that is a fucking cool idea, I don't see it ever happening. So that's why I'm kind of not covering it. This is a more plausible idea. Instead of having us build our own houses, make a house available in every settlement, please, Bethesda. That is one thing that I did not like about Skyrim, was finding the house in Whiterun was such a pain in the ass. You know, everyone went on YouTube to find it when someone finally found it. And, you know, you had to talk to one specific person, and then you had to do a quest or something, or it was a lot of money afterwards. Having them available in each town so that you can pick where you want to live because it may be convenient to you for where its resources are or something like that, I'm not sure. But I think that having a house in every main settlement would be very cool. Similar to like in Skyrim, they had main holds. Something along those lines in Fallout would work very well. And I would love to have a house available in each of these places. Not because I just go around and buy them all, but just so it's kind of easy access for people. Some people might miss it in one town, but then they go to another and they find it and they're living there. You know what I'm trying to say here? Instead of having it in one specific area where you might go over it, put 50 hours into the game, you know, dropping and carrying various stuff, or doing what I did in I think it was Oblivion. I'm mistaken, I believe. But, you know, I just find a random box and, or no, it was my first playthrough on New Vegas. I just went to a random box inside the gas station in Good Springs, and I just store all my stuff there because I didn't know where a house was. But that was my first playthrough. Anyways, yeah, I like the idea of Bongo King. Thank you very much for your suggestion. And moving on to the final and easily my favorite and most thought of suggestion, Brebbers coming at us with energy weapons. He says, how about a wider range of energy weapons? I don't mean to say that they should put in more laser beams and projectile weapons in. I mean like laser cutters, plasma/laser snipers, laser burst rifles, plasma/laser explosive projectiles, basically overcharged shots of energy. Also, more Gauss weapons would be nice. This idea needs to happen, okay? You know, you only have the laser rifle, the tri-beam laser rifle, the plasma pistol, the plasma rifle, and the Gauss rifle, and that's really all, this Gauss sniper rifle, that's really all that's coming to mind. That's like 5 weapons right there. They need to expand this variety of weapons. This whole like energy and plasma could be expanded upon so much, making just different types of weapons with these energy and stuff, like, you know, like he says here, like a rocket launcher type laser beam. Like, that would be crazy, like an overcharged shot of energy. Hell, go to Halo and look at their plasma rifles and all that stuff. Take some inspiration from that. That would be an awesome place to start, where you could start mixing things up. Look at the Proethnium weapons from Halo 4. You know, it's just a good place to start. But I really like this idea. And I like the idea of a plasma cutter. That sounds like, you know, you cut through a fence or something, but that seems like too much. I'd love to see that. But I really, really, really want this variety of weapons to be expanded upon, because it's got a lot of potential. And the energy rifle and the plasma rifle, they're cool, but there needs to be a little bit more to switch it up. Anyways, those are the 3 comments. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to let me know what you would like to see in the next Fallout installment in the comments down below. As always, I read your comments, and I would love to see what you guys have to say. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, follow my stream, because I will be streaming later today. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, my Fallout lovers, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.